Oh, that's so unfortunate. I hate it when that happens. Let me reset up the stream. Get all the tags going and everything again. But damn, does that suck. Because it doesn't let me just, like, continue the stream. Like, it doesn't pause it. It just automatically ends stream. And I have to do, like, a full new stream in order to keep going. It just blows. Because the people don't carry over as easily. Or, like, the algorithm doesn't even carry you as much as it does when this happens. But we'll try and get this working. See if anyone piles back in. See, that's unfortunate too, because when the fucking connection went out, I started to fumble. She was like so close to dead, but I let myself. Well, I didn't let myself. I let myself be useless. My boy got cooked. So should I go through that again? Oh yeah, we definitely had her. Honestly, I don't even think it's worth summoning the other guy, because it costs an entire insight to do it, and he doesn't put in a lot of work. He's not useless, but he doesn't put in like the greatest amount of work. But yeah, I can ring my bell again. If you don't feel like you're ready for her, although honestly I think you do kind of got it, you could go for the witches if you haven't been over in that direction yet. How much insight do you have? I know you were kind of low on it the other day. Yeah, I'd say after you beat Amelia, you should probably do witches. But then after that, I would recommend checking out the Chalice dungeons, just because of how good of an insight source they are. But that's just a personal recommendation. That's not something you have to do by any means. I'm a bit of a defender of the Chalice dungeons. I try to defend their honor. They do get boring, but they're a nice idea. Oh yeah, these guys too, if you're not feeling very comfortable with parrying yet, these guys are the best to train parrying on. Yeah, if you want, you can summon him, but I didn't think he helped all that much. It's up to you. I would say, as long as you're willing to do the Chalice dungeons, you really don't have to worry about insight ever, because you'll get so much from them that you can spend as much of it as you want. Without it, it can be a little bit harder to keep up with insight, but still not too bad. Yeah, we can just rush right there. We don't have to fight any of these guys. I'm just greedy. Damn, he absolutely flattened my shit. I don't think I should even bother with the arcane effect on my wheel. I should just bear strength it. Although I'll throw some of these on too. Make it a little easier to deep fryer. Yeah, you might as well just try it. I'll wait real quick. Because you might be able to knock that bitch out right on your own. And if not, I can just join back after. Gives me an opportunity to get one made. I do love my Khajiit moongrass straight from the fields of elsewhere. I feel bad for Venito. This is the second or third stream in a row. Yeah, you got it. Try and stay alive if you can and just knock her out. And then I'll join back if all else fails. Because I don't want to waste your insight. Because that fumble was 100% my fault. But yeah, Venito is like the second or third stream in a row that he's joined. I do need your help, man. Come on. Yeah, no, you can summon me back. I'll ring my bell again real quick, so that whenever you're ready. Let me update my PC as well, so that I can see the chat. It's playing old messages instead of what's up to date. Oh, because that's still the last stream. I'm looking at the wrong stream. Yeah, I got my bell rung. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more careful. That's the only real downside to the co-op system being the way it is. Because once I die, I'm just kind of locked out until the next time you make it back to here. Like, it won't let me, Well, actually, I'm not 100% sure that's true. I'm 98% sure that that's true, because that's how it works in, like, Elden Ring and shit. But these older games, they do always have their quirks. Yeah, let's just run past all these guys. My greed ain't gonna get me nowhere. Yeah, if you want, you can summon him. It does distract the boss. It's up to you. Man, he's still got a hit on me. I got my vials back. It was worth it. Let's see here. How should we go about this? Throw this on for now. That'll be a good start. See, I think the game is bugging because I can still hear her monologuing as if she's alive. Oh, there I go. Yeah, see, so every time you clear an area, it's gonna forcefully kick me out again, and every time I die, it's gonna make me wait until you've died in order to summon me back. Is basically the jank of the old co-op. It was so awesome. It's very fun though. This is my first time actually experiencing co-op in this one. I've only done, I think co-op in this one, 2, and Elden Ring now. Oh yeah, so right outside that place that you're at right now, there's like 2 different paths. One leads to... Yeah, okay, so one of them leads you to the next area. If you walk right out the church that you're in... Oh, before you do that, before you do any of that, I'm sorry. There's a skull in there that you can interact with for the cutscene. I'll let you watch the cutscene and shit. Honestly, I've really thought about making like a Discord server so that I could get some of the people that watch these streams into like a forum together where if people want to, they'd have an easier time co-oping with like less toxic people. But I don't think I'm quite big enough for it just yet. I think I need a slightly bigger community. But yeah, after you've got that cutscene, there's a door that was locked before and a password keeper that you can now get through. But before you go there, right outside that church that you're in, there's a new area to your right that you can walk through. I always recommend going through there first. I'm not sure whether it'll let you summon me until you've made it into that area, though. Because of the way the summon thing works. There's like a little in-between area between the cathedral and that area. I think you have to go through there, and then once you're on the other side, it'll let you summon me. If you want to summon me back, I'm down to co-op for as long as you want, honestly. Because this is just, this is like my 5th character now. This is mostly just me messing around. This and Majula are easily my 2 favorite hubs. I don't like that you have to constantly teleport here in between teleports because of how long the load times are. But this place is gorgeous. But yeah, if you do want to summon me, once you get through that little in-between area, I can move my guy there. It's called Hemwick Chernal Lane. This area is actually harder the more insight you have. If you have 15 insight or higher, there's more difficult enemies here. Anything under 15 and it's a little bit easier. Yes, I'm there on the bonfire. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can ring my bell. Ooh. Mm. Down, 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 down. Into the world. It's a nice little area too. Get my fit back on. How to emote? So, if you're playing with a PS5 controller, I'm not sure how to do it on the 4. You press the left half of the big middle button, and it'll bring up the emote menu. You can also allegedly do it with like motion controls or some shit using your controller, like it depicts there. But I've only ever done that on accident, and when it's least convenient. I've never managed to actually do it properly, so I couldn't tell you. I just opened the menu and pressed the buttons, because I don't know about all that. Let me light this up, and then we can run through here. Alright. I have no idea where I was going. I miss a lot. If you talk to this NPC up here, it'll give you access to another one of the secret areas later in the game. Kind of like that jail that you found. They should give you like an item called the tonsil stone. I feel like an absolute monster tearing through this place. That hit me, really? I can't believe that hit me. That is crazy work. We're gonna seal this back up. I think my insights are finished. How many do you have left? Because low-key, if we need to... Yeah, okay, I have an idea. Are you at, complete 0? About 12. Alright, so if if you want more insight, the best thing to do, honestly, would be to come over to here and, open one of these chalices up. Because this is like your insight farm, is the chalice dungeons. And then, assuming I can find this item, I have to find this, I can join you while you do the dungeons. But I have to get this. Don't remember where I get this from. What is it called? Short Ritual Root Chalice. I might have to do some of the chalice dungeons myself in order to get that. Short Root. Ritual Root Chalice. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. So in order for me to get that, I actually have to complete the first chalice dungeon. So I'd have to do that whole dungeon before I'd be able to. But yeah, these are your best insight farm. I'll have to do this at some point. And then after that, I can queue up with you. Hopefully you only need it to do the joining part, and you don't need it to be the host either. Otherwise, we'd both have to complete the entire first chalice dungeon in order to do it. Not entirely sure. I have about 40k echoes. What should I do with it? Let's see. You were using the cleaver as your main weapon. Honestly, I would just probably level up your health or your strength would be your best bet. But yeah, if you ever If you ever need more, this is definitely your best way to get insight. If you have enough, I'm down to run it back in Hemwick again. What be your best in your opinion? Honestly, I think health is the best thing to go for. Up until you get to like about 30 to 40s. Like late game, you'll kind of want to stop at 40. But I always kind of try to rush it to about 30 or 40. Because there's some shit like the bag motherfuckers that just do a lot of damage. And like, what's the point of having 20 heals if you die in one hit? Or at least that's how I think about it, I guess. The saw cleaver is what I chose my first playthrough as well. Such a cool weapon. Have you, found any, twin shards yet? I know you've been to the bag place and they drop them occasionally. Getting yourself, as close to +6 with your weapon wouldn't be a bad idea. I think you should be able to hopefully get it to 4 or 5 already. Cleaver's upgraded? Okay, that's good, that's good. Because that'll be a big help early on, honestly. $135? See, that's not bad, and it doesn't say it anywhere, but when the saw cleaver is in saw mode, it gets 20% more damage against all beasts, which is just cracked. This one gets one of those modifiers too. This is a church weapon, so it gets like a 20 or 30% boost against certain enemies. Oh, it's the Hemwick Charnel Lane is the name of this place. It's like a little small graveyard village where they take all the bodies to burn them into the bone marrow ash that the player uses. Where is it? This little consumable item. This is where they make all that shit at. Yeah, warp back to the dream, and then warp here. It'll be on the it'll be on your second tombstone. Now that you've been outside of this main city, because there's like 4 of them right there next to the doll. The first one is all the areas that are in the city. The second one is all the shit on the outskirts of the city. The third one that has like the jail is like all the late game shit. And then the fourth one is for your nightmares. I'll try not to sell so catastrophically. Drawn by the bell's timbre, a bell-ringing woman has appeared somewhere. Okay, so I think that means that the area might have gotten harder, I'm not gonna lie. But that hopefully won't be a problem. Ah, I'm trash. Did you ever get the tonsil stone from this NPC? I think you did. Nah. What the hell? Beware of ambush and fear fire. So, oh dude, the fire bombs, I always forget. My greed gets the best of me every time. And a whiff right into the gravestone too. This is a nice area though. They scoop out people's eyes and organs and shit here to use in rituals. It's like the fucking, I don't know. I don't even know what to call this. The goop factory, I guess. There's a little shortcut. Damn, those crowds are loud. There's a little shortcut back over here as well. If you want to hit that up real quick. Just like pop it down real quick so that you can hit it up later. With all the like elevator shortcuts and shit, they always require being activated once, and then you can use it from both sides. See, that's back where the NPC was that should have given you the stone. Don't do that, stupid crow. Were you there in one of the early streams where I let the big invisible fucker pick me up? Because if you were, that stone is what is why I was letting him pick me up. See, I can hear her. She's ringing the bell. Did you run the far way back around? Because, really, you only need the elevator just so that, like, you have the shortcut open to you later. You don't actually have to, go back and do anything over there. Yeah, you can come back up. You don't actually need to do anything down there right now. Damn. Yeah, see, I hear her. She's definitely ringing that bell. But I haven't seen the result of that yet. I whiffed. That's so ominous. How not at all off-putting. Oh yeah, back here there's a little area as well. It's like tucked in over here. Ah, I fucked up. But across those boards there's a little area. Oh, here's the bell ringer. Aw, well I got to kill her before I saw what she did. And the sound of the sinister bell has ceased. I don't know what that means. That could mean fucking anything. Maybe when I reach 99 insight I'll understand. I'm genuinely surprised that that first one counted as a stagger. I don't even think she had her weapon up yet. I do feel like such a menace right now, though. I'm like one-shotting shit with this big-ass wheel. Oh, shit. Them firebombs are brutal. The elevator will cut fucking half that in half now. This area is technically optional, but you get a really, really important item from here. I'd be a little more careful. Alright, let's set up the elevator over here. I still have not seen what her bell is doing. That's so worrying. I know, that's so evil. Her placement there is so fucked up. I've died in that same spot like so many times. And it's never when you go through there the first time. Or even when you just going through there passively. It's always when you're on your way back to your shit. That's when she feels the need to start pushing. I love the vibes of this place. Yeah, so this gate, much better shortcut than the elevator. And then you see this little monument right here that's kind of glowing. Later on in the game, you're going to get an item that if you come back here will take you to a secret area. And then it's a little precarious, but there's a rune over here. I don't know if you found any of these runes yet, but if you have, you probably haven't been able to use them. You're gonna get the item that lets you equip those here in a second. Those are basically the rings, or like the talismans of this game, if you've played Elden Ring. And you'll be able to put those on once we beat this boss up here. Damn, it just don't want to stay lit. Just gonna put it out. Oh yeah, there's a little guy right here too if you want to fight him. He's hiding a little chest. I don't know what I was aiming at. Alright. I think this is the boss. Yeah. Oh wait, there's a, hold on, where's he at? There he is. Alright. It's gonna be cakewalk, honestly. Oh, there you are. Was that her again? Too easy with it. Beckoner has begun the final battle. What does that mean? I've never seen that before. I have no idea what that means. The Beckoner has begun the final battle. Oh, there she is. Dude, what am I on? Gotta be some type of crack. quick. Where is she? Where is she? Yeah, so it was so awesome playing with you. Thanks, man, a lot. Oh yeah, yeah. So that area that leads to, uh, is what basically lets you equip those runes. It's a very nice item, so it's always worth coming here. To be honest, I usually do this area before I fight Amelia, because she can be a bit rough, but you can do it in either order. But yeah, that's how you equip all these like little runes and all their effects. So like, let's see, looking at where you're at right now, and you haven't fought Pearl yet, or you haven't beat Pearl yet, I'd say you're like almost a third of the way through the game, not including the Chalice dungeons, because there's a lot to the Chalice dungeons, but it's all like kind of separate from the main experience. I also don't know if you have like the DLC or not, the Old Hunters. Which I always think it's worth it to buy. The DLC is very good for this game. Kind of finishes out like the whole, I don't know, the whole story and gameplay kind of peaks there, I guess. But yeah, this is like almost a third of the way through the game. My Conehead here Sorry, I know it's really loud every time I arrive here. My Conehead character here, I would say, is almost halfway through the game, not including Chalice Dungeons. Like, I've got just a little bit of the other shit unlocked, but not really gone into yet, I suppose. Oh yeah, my goal right now is to do nightly streams. I try to get at least one stream in every day. So there is a katana in this one, but here I'll show you what it looks like because I can switch characters, which is cool. I'd be forgetting how easy it is to just switch characters. Not even gonna lie. Alright, so if I open up my Blood Tinge character right here, which was the previous playthrough that I was doing, the one that you first tuned into, I think. This weapon right here, which apparently is about to break. Okay, let me go fix it. Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, this weapon right here is the katana in this one. It's called the Shikage. It mostly scales off skill, but then you can put it into like blood mode. But in blood mode, it constantly hurts you to use. But it's basically rivers of blood when you put it into this mode. And the blood mode for it doesn't scale off your skill. It scales off your blood tinge instead. So it's a bit of a weapon you have to build around, I guess. But there is one. It's not too late into the game either. Where can I get it? And on which stage will I acquire it? So you remember that monument that you were at in the witches area? The secret area that brings you to is a place called Canehurst. It's this like snowy castle. You go there in order to get it. I think you have to beat the boss there in order to get it, if I remember correctly. But in order to make it there, you'll have to go into the next area, like the next main area, which is the woods for you. If you wait some days, then I might buy Elden Ring. Yeah, I have the 4 and 5 edition of Elden Ring, which I kind of play both intermediate, I can't talk right now. Point is, I'm always down to do co-op for Elden Ring as well, because I think Elden Ring's a really fun game. Let me load back up my Conehead zombie real quick. I should have made him grayer, but when I was looking in the character creator, it didn't look like you could. So I just kind of used a random preset. Like, I didn't really give it too much attention. But yeah, the next area that you go to, which is the same area I'm on, I haven't beat it either on this character. It's called the Forbidden Woods, and you'll find the way to get the item you need in that place. My bad, I can't talk worth of shit. Can't talk worth of shit right now. Yeah, there is. With Elden Ring, since it's an open world, the way it works is there's these little statues scattered about, and every time you touch the statue, it activates that area as like a co-op area. And then after that, you can place down signs and, similar to the bells, summon people. But you have to summon them back every time you or they die, and every time you beat a boss or clear an area. One of the most popular mods for Elden Ring is seamless co-op because it's just a much smoother experience. In Elden Ring though, the consumable that you use in order to summon people is way cheaper. It's a lot cheaper than it is in Bloodborne, which is nice. Instead of being like as valuable as your insight, it's just a flower that you can find laying all over the place. Yeah, yeah. It was 4 years ago. I was streaming Skyrim back then really regularly. I was like 22 episodes in to doing these Skyrim streams, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy Bloodborne, and I did one stream of it. And the very next time I went back to Skyrim, I literally could not be bothered to give a fuck. It felt so boring compared to the crazy combat in this, and I just was itching to go back. It sucks you in, it really does. It feels so nice to just fight your way through things. And every time you beat a boss, it's a pain in the ass. It's just this, like, feeling of relief. Yeah, so I play Elder Scrolls 4 and 5. I play all the games in this genre, basically, so every one of the ones that FromSoft has made, Liza P. Um, Still play... I don't really play many shooter games anymore. Used to, but it's been a while since I've played them. But I have Minecraft as well that I play pretty regularly on here. And those are the main ones. Hollow Knight as well. Hollow Knight was really fun. Same with Silk Song. Although I do think the first one was better. Whoa, what is this bitch? I barely ever see those things. Yeah, Minecraft can be fun. The core loop of it isn't the greatest. It could definitely use a lot of tweaking. It's been driving me nuts for years, but if you're a builder, it's fun. If you ignore the fact that the game has no satisfying progression and just sit there and spend 800 hours building, or in my case, the 3,000 hours that I've put into the fucking thing, you can enjoy that aspect of the game. I do like some of the shit they've added to spice up the progression loop, though. I think the trial chambers were low-key a little bit slept on when they came out. I think those were a really good inclusion. Really, I have one world in particular that we still use. It's like 3 years in the making now. And I need to prune chunks on it so that I have more room to work with and less storage gets used by the world. But I haven't just gotten around to it. Oh, the God of War games. Those are good ones as well that I've got on here. Shadow of the Colossus, that's a peak game. See, and I have the version that was made by Blue Point Games, which is so tragic because they just shut down. And it took them shutting down for me to realize that they're the ones that had made the version that I play. And I was like, damn, that fucking blows, because I think they did a great job. I did have a friend that played Ghost of Tsushima. That's been one of those games that's on, like, the edge of my radar. Because I feel like I have a big backlog of games that I want to check out. And that's one of the ones that I've thought about someday. Hello there. Where do I go? Interesting. See, that's why I really like the Caves and Cliffs update. I don't like that it took them fucking 3 updates in 7 years to put it out. But ignoring that, I like the content of that update, and I like the trial chambers and shit like that. Because I wish that the survival element of Minecraft had more to really do. That's always been my wish. That's why I like modded so much, because with modded you really can just like explore and explore and explore some more, do a bunch of crazy shit. The mod pack that I'm playing right now, like off and on, me and my friend made over the course of like a year or so, and I built like 200 or some shit like that custom structures, and we made it so they spawn in naturally and like all across the world, mixed in with all the other mods and shit that we've got downloaded. And I'm not even gonna lie, that shit mint. That shit is mint. I wanted to do more bigger structures, but I won't lie. After I did a few of the big ones, I kind of started cheaping out. Started to downsize a little bit after the first few like colossal ones. I was like, maybe it could be a tiny temple. See, that's why I like Terraria though, because Terraria has a really good progression loop. Like Minecraft is fun for the building, but you really do slowly just work your way up in Terraria. And they keep updating the game all the time with new crazy shit. And every time they say we're not going to update the game anymore, and then they update the game again. I still haven't fought the fucking Empress of Light, because I haven't been able to catch a butterfly. Oh yeah, have a good one. I'll see you in the next stream. I think I already broke the air dispenser for it. Isn't that lucky? That wouldn't have ended well. I don't think I got the chest yet. I think it's still down one of these hallways, but I don't remember which one I came out of. Alright, let's head back to the dream real quick. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one here because we've gotten a decent amount done. It's been I wouldn't say a short one, it's been a long one, but divided up into very distant parts, unfortunately. But, you know, that's just how it happens sometimes. No way to control the weather. But, I hope everyone enjoyed. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.